latest in the NFL. We are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be
football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always going to knock it free.
Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Bring down. Out to the right, here's McKinnon. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And 11 yards. Mahomes now to throw. Looking for Kelce there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take it. Following the interception, Cousins. Out to his left. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do. One touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On third down, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Finding room at midfield. And some room to run now. It's a gain of 34. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second. Cousins. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here third and long. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know how to make a throw like that.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Mahomes going to throw. Gets this ball to his running back, Jerick McKinnon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Here's Mahomes to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. He rifles one that's intercepted. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Throwing is Cousins. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of a quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Catch is made by Hardman. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Mahomes. caught.
To 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Cousins.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
And they get the 40-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw again. Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. Timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Touchdown out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. One final snap as they start out 1st and 10. He's going to be dropped following.
Third quarter will commence with a touchback.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going on. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Edwards-Helaire now off the option.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll try with McKinnon. And he takes this in.
Turn here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Cousins on first down.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Here.
Play fake. Cousins. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw, Cousins. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. On play action, Cousins. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Frank Clark able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now the hit comes and Cousins lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
That field.
I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line.